And the Geek shall inherit the podcast. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Scoop Dog. I hope everybody is having an amazing day. And if you are not, I hope this episode helps, or anything you find on YouTube that makes you smile and eases some of the stress. Anyways, with that said, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like and subscribe button, that would be greatly appreciated. Let's just get into some Hollywood tidbits, some movie news for the day. So first, let's talk Star Wars. Now, Adam Driver recently said in an interview that Disney has passed on what he believes is a effing sick script for a Kylo Ren solo movie. Now, I'm pretty sure they said the same thing about the Rey Skywalker movie, which is definitely not happening anymore. But when you hear something like a script written by Steven Soderbergh, the man behind, Traffic, the classic Sex, Lies, and Videotapes, the awesome Ocean's 11, and the last movie, Black Bag, which didn't do good box office wise, but critically, people loved that movie. So you have a writer and director of that caliber. You see the response, the positive feedback. You see the love that something like Andor got with Tony Gilroy, another veteran. And you pass on that script to do The Mandalorian and Grogu? You pass on that script, but you gave us The Acolyte? This, I think, is a missed opportunity, and they need to get their heads out of their asses and jump on that script. So we'll see where that goes. I'm glad that he brought it up and put it out into the Star Wars atmosphere. We may actually stir up some talk and get this movie going. And other news in the sci-fi tip and still remaining in space, another genius who gave us movies like the critically acclaimed Parasite and the recent flop, which I need to see this movie, Mickey 17. Great writer and director, but we all have our hits and misses. And I love this guy's name. Boon Joon was talking in an interview recently where he said that he is not interested in doing any franchise movies, not creating or being part of it. But there is one in particular that he would like to do one movie for him, and that was Alien. And he said he would make it a musical this time, where the humans are the singers, but not the aliens. The aliens will remain as vicious as they are in the regular movie. I found that interesting. We know that's probably not going to happen anytime soon because, we have this big division right now amongst the fans with Alien Earth. So I think they're still trying to find their bearings on where they want to go with this franchise. So I would watch it though. I would have to see how that played out if it was ever done. I would definitely watch it. Would you guys watch an Alien musical? Drop a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. And if you think that there was a possibility that David Soderbergh script for the Kylo Ren movie was good too, let me hear your thoughts on that also. And last, here's a little news, not a big update, but it's actually at least good to hear him talking about it because we know that it's still happening. I spoke on this a few weeks ago. Ryan Coogler was speaking at an event where he mentioned the XFiles, and his inspiration for the forthcoming reboot comes from his mother. He said his mother was a humongous fan of the show, and he wants to do her right, and he wants to do the show justice because his mom was a fanatic. It would be like if I had kids and one of my kids had the blessed opportunity to reboot Lost. They know that if it doesn't blow my mind away, you failed. And just to prove that when he has that kind of inspiration, he does a great job. He says that the inspiration for his Creed franchise came from his father's love of the Rocky movies. So you know that he puts his heart and soul into something when it comes to pleasing his parents. I kind of love that story. You know, when actors are asked if a certain storyline or something's gonna happen in a movie, and they give you that answer about, I can neither confirm or deny that, we know that most of the time it's leaning on it's gonna happen. He says that Daniel Deadweiler, who many of you know from The Bear, is going to be playing in the X-Files reboot. Are you guys excited about the X-Files, and where do you think he can take it? What kind of storylines and how gruesome do you think this show can get? Drop a comment below, let me know your thoughts. Have a good one, guys.